This video is going to show you how to access your owner online portal, as well as make an online contribution to your account. So directly from our website, all you need to do is hover over Owners, Owner Portal Login, access the Owners Portal, and then from here, you'll be able to punch in your email address and your password, and it'll bring you right into your online account. Now we went ahead and set up a test account and put a bunch of test information in here for you. That way we can really walk you through and help you understand your owner's portal and what you have the ability to do in here. So I'm going to review your dashboard first. So it will show ownership of any properties that you have, what your property escrow reserve amount is, when the last management fee was posted, the current balance of your property and the amount of funds that it currently has, total amount of security deposit held, your last owner distribution that was paid out to you. Now here in the notes section, we have it set up to save your monthly statements into your online portal. So in case you can't find the one that we emailed you, you'll be able to easily log in here and review it, download it, and give it to your CPA or attorney or bookkeeper if needed. And then from here, you have your owner distributions. So this will show which payments you've received from what property, how they were paid, the check date that it was submitted from us, and the amount of that distribution. So up here, you've got your menu options, which gives you a couple different options. Now we have these as shortcuts across the top to help you access them just a little bit quicker. So I already reviewed the dashboard, so I'm going to move on to owner distributions. So what this is going to show is all owner distributions during the selected time frame. Now you can change this date. Now for this test account that we have set up here, we didn't load, years and years and years worth of data. We just went ahead and threw in a few months with a few reports and a few numbers just to show you what it would look like. But again, you can change the date range here if you'd like to. Um, Yeah, I'll go ahead and click that drop down that we can see it. So if you do have multiple properties with us, it will show the breakdown per property. Next, I'm going to move to reports. So here's the different reports that you are able to run for your property or properties. So there's balance sheet, delinquency report, financial statement, owner statement, profit and loss, and a rent roll analysis. And I'll go ahead and just show you an owner statement real quick. I'm going to select the date range I'm going to select it from this month to right now. I want to see detailed expense and detailed other transactions. I want to exclude security deposits, and I'm also going to exclude vendors. And I'm going to go ahead and run the report. And you have a couple different options as far as PDF, Excel. I'm going to go ahead and run this in a PDF. So you see here that we have a beginning bank balance, rental income, late fees section, unallocated prepays. So what this is this means that there has been a payment that was submitted early. Um, so before the rent was actually due. So now this is a test account. Um, but what we went ahead and did, because this is a common question that happens and occurs, is, an owner wants to know, what is this? An unallocated prepay. So we went ahead and put this in here. That way we could use this as a good example to explain what this is. So we went ahead for this test tenant and made a $630 payment towards next month's rent. So I went ahead and paid my rent a little bit early. So that's what unallocated prepaid is. It's a prepayment that has yet had a place that it can be allocated to. Once October's rent becomes due, which is on the 1st in this scenario, then that will convert from a prepayment to rental income. But until rent is due, then any payment that is paid prior to the 1st, if that's when rent is due, it will show as a prepayment. So then you will see any management fees or expenses the property had here, and then the owner distribution, as well as the ending bank balance. Total reserve, that is your maintenance escrow account that we have set up for your property. So next, I'm going to go ahead to make a contribution. So you have two options, checking or savings account and a card. So I'm going to go ahead and run it as checking and savings. Here's the property, here's the balance, and all this stuff right here. So anyways, all I need to do is go down to make my contribution amount. Let's say I needed a hot water heater replaced and I needed to go ahead and pay the management company. That way they could go ahead and cover that repair that was over my reserve amount. So I'm going to go ahead and just say it was $800. Remember, our reserve is 500. So all I need to do is click continue. And then from here, I need to enter it as for a checking or savings account. And go ahead and enter my account number, my routing number. Apparently, I don't know how many numbers need to be in a routing number. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and run with this since we're not really making a payment. Enter in our first name, last name, street address, city, state, and zip code. Now, this needs to be tied to whatever payment that you're making. This would be your billing address for that account. And then you need to check this box that you agree to the terms and conditions of making a payment online. And then click Make Contribution, and that money will then be sent to the management company. And it is as simple as that. Now I'm going to go ahead and back out of here and go over to the last tab on the tab that we haven't addressed yet. So the History and Notes tab, what this will do is this will show you, similar to what's on your dashboard, but any attachments that we have uploaded into your owner's online portal. So for this example, we went ahead and uploaded some rental owner statements. So the statement that you would receive each month once the distribution's been made, showing any income and expenses that you had from the last owner statement. And that, guys, is a tour of the owner's online portal and how to make a contribution. Have a great day.